Now we can show the phrase structure rules through the tree diagram. But of course we can present these rules in a different format, and like that we showed, sorry. Where is it? Here. In this format. And in this format we can show rules in detail. Akılları fikirleri nerede? Biz ne anlatıyoruz? Biz burada ilim anlatıyoruz, sen diyorsun imza kağıdı. Konsantre olmuyorsun. So now, we've got our phrase structure rules, and these phrase structure rules are represented within, through three diagrams. And now, according to this phrase structure rules, the structure of a specific sentence, well, the components of a specific sentence should be in a particular order. Değil mi? Yani kurallara göre belli bir sıralama olması lazım. Ama biz bazen bu componentları ne yapabiliyoruz? Değiştirebiliyoruz. Move. We change their places. We move one component to another position. Right? The small set of phrase structure rules just described can be treated as a representation of the underlying or deep structures of sentences in English. Yine bu deep structure olayı. One feature of this underlying structure is that they will generate sentences with a fixed word order. Okay. The underlying deep structure. Hatırladınız mı? Nedir? Noun phrase plus word phrase plus noun phrase. Now, for example, these are phrase structure rules, but these phrase structure rules represent some structures that are superficially different from each other. For example, Ali broke the window of the class. So see, noun phrase, word phrase, noun phrase. Now, this is the underlying rule. Why? Because if we generate a different sentence like the window was broken by. Still, even if they are superficially different, indeed, they represent the underlying rule. Okay? Yani her ne kadar birbirlerinden farklıysa aslında bu kurala göre ikisi de aynıdır. Şimdi o zaman fixed order var mı? Fixed order var değil mi? Noun phrase, word phrase, noun phrase. Ali broke the window was broken by. Noun phrase, word phrase, noun phrase. Fixed order. The underlying structure, B. That is convenient for creating declarative forms. That's a declarative that you give information. Like, you can see it, görebilirsin. It's declarative. But not for making interrogative forms. Ama sorduğunuz zaman bu kural, bu sıralama bozuluyor. Mesela, as using question, can you see it? Artık başta noun phrase var mı? Yok. Farklı bir yapı var. O zaman diyoruz ki bu phrase subtraction rules'larla beraber bir de movement rules var. Yani bir component'ın yerini yapıyoruz? Değiştiriyoruz. Beyin o şekilde çalışıyor. In making the question, we move one part of the structure to a different position. We move one part. What is that part? Can. To where? To a different position, to the beginning. This process based on a movement rule. In order to talk about this process, we need to expand our phrase structure rules to include an auxiliary word. Yukarıda phrase structure rule vardı. Phrase structure rule neydi? Noun phrase, word phrase, işte noun phrase. Bir de ne yapmamız lazım? Bu movement rule'dan bahsedebilmemiz için kurala şöyle bir kural daha ekliyoruz. Noun phrase, auxiliary, word phrase. Bir de farklı bir ok daha getiriyoruz, diyoruz ki ya böyle ya da bu farklı bir şekle dönüşebilir. An auxiliary verb sometimes described as a helping words, yardımcı fiiller de diyoruz onlara. Take different forms in English such as can and will, should, would, could. Okay? They are called modal verbs. Modal. And they are always used with the basic form of the main word. Ana fiille beraber kullanırlar. I can swim. I can fly. Right? Yeah. Can I fly? Can you fly? So, guys, sentence dediğimiz zaman sentence neden oluşur? Rewrites, noun phrase, auxiliary word, word phrase. Kuralımızı movement rule'a göre yapabilmemiz için bunu ekledik. Auxiliary verb rewrites either can, either could, either should, either will, either would, and etc. etc. Word phrase either follow, either help, either see. With these components, we can specify a simple movement rule that is involved in the creation of one basic type of question in English. One basic type question, like noun phrase, auxiliary verb, word phrase, or we can move one part and generate this form. Auxiliary noun phrase, word phrase. Can you see? You can see. This symbol that shows both structure are possible. Yani bu yapı buna dönüşür veya bu yapı buna dönüşebilir. Bunu gösteriyor. So, this rule says that if we have one structure of the type, mesela you can see it dedik, then we can turn into a different structure by moving the aux component to the first position and the second ones in order to create can you see it. Bunu açıkladım zaten. Mesela, through the tree diagram, you see the phrase structure rules, as you can see. Sentence, the sentence rewrites as noun phrase, auxiliary words, and word phrase. Noun phrase consists of pronoun, because there is only one pronoun. Auxiliary, will. Word phrase rewrites as word, noun phrase. Word consists of help, yeah. Noun phrase, proper noun, married. Bunu değiştirsem ne olur sıralamayı? Bugün başa getireceğim ya artık auxiliary word burada değil, burada olması gerekiyor. Using this simple rule, we can also generate these other questions. Şimdi bunun dışında artık farklı yapılar. Yine, can you see the dog? Should Mary follow you? Could the boy see it? Will George help Mary? Auxiliary and auxiliary and auxiliary. Got it? Capiche?